Hello and welcome to Admit One. For the first time today, no issues were found, no issues were had, nothing's happening. I am one of your hosts, Jack Netley Thompson, as joined as always and as usual by this geezer.
Hello, I am a geezer. Do you know what's actually was somewhat unusual about that weird technical snafu we just had? It's the same thing that always used to happen, but we haven't changed anything. But inexplicably, the settings were causing problems.
Yes, yeah. Settings were causing problems, but we haven't changed anything in weeks.
Yeah, I have just changed some settings, which has definitely taken some stress off the software. Though,
But we'll now cause more problems next week, I'm sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, because I'm just going to use the one. OBS is a cunt.
Yep, I agree.
I hate it. Obnoxious ballsack sucker.
I would like to point out, though, I know you don't like my unbridled use of AI, but it is unbelievably helpful with these kinds of situations.
Indeed. However, it is killing the world.
It is, but I literally just took a copy of the log out of OBS, so like the crash report essentially, put that into ChatGPT and went, why is my stream not working? And it told me exactly what to do, and now it's working. Look at that.
See, this is you praise it now because it's done something correct, but you do spend 90% of your time bitching about how stupid it is.
I have called it some names.
Yeah, and then you're like, but it solved the problem. It was like, yeah, after 90 minutes where you could have just Googled it.
Google does not help me any better. Imagine if I tried to upload that entire crash log into Google.
I'm not saying you could do that. I'm not saying that it doesn't have its moments, but you do. They're like its moments are fewer than the moments that Google provides.
I just hit my move goal.
You do have very flamboyant hand gestures.
Stop it.
Anyway, I'm not doing the rigmarole again.
Yeah, just follow us in the places and the things.
We
You already do.
Like, anyone here, anyone seeing this already follows it and is already in the Discord because that's how they know we're here. Because they're in the Discord.
Well, might be.
Don't be doing this.
Right. She just wants to come and curl up with us.
Yes, but she just got off.
No, it's because I moved her. I think she was just sulking because I moved her. There you go. See, she's giving you a big cuddle.
You can stay there. That's fine. That's fine. What are we doing?
Rich asked you a question.
Have we got a link for the ratings? Yeah! Thanks, Rich. Bring us back. I was distracted by the dog. Yes, join in for the vote. Get your votes in on all the movies. Monsters, Inc. is obviously now live. Hannah, we did check. You didn't vote for Toy Story 2. That's unacceptable. Get on it.
Well, we checked last week.
Well, you might have done it since. Yeah, we haven't checked in a week. We're not.
Oh, do you know what else I haven't checked? Do you remember last week when I updated it and then it put nan. I don't know if that's been fixed or not. We'll find out on air. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Nan got involved.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to take this off the screen now. We'll bring it back later.
We will bring it back. Get involved. Get the likes. We'll talk about it later. Talk about all your rankings later. Compare them to ours. They are exactly the same as ours so far, I think.
Yeah, well, the scores are a little different.
Yeah. But the positioning. The positioning is exactly the same. Anyway, we're here to talk about Monsters, Inc., if you haven't noticed by Chris's wonderful backdrop. And I mean his ass. Indeed. What are your 30,000 thoughts? Please shut up. Sorry. About Monsters, Inc.
Right, I said last week, Monsters, Inc. is a banger.
It is.
It is. It remains a banger. However, so far out of the 4 Pixar movies we've watched, this is the one I found myself least, like... I want to say... Impressed is the word that's coming to mind, but it's not the right word. Least infused about in the moment of watching.
I see.
And not in like we thought it was a bad. I don't know. Well, it's bad. It's not bad. It's far from bad. But I feel like I definitely, as I was watching this one, I feel like this hit better as a kid, whereas the other 3 movies so far have been like, I'm really appreciating this from an adult perspective. Didn't quite get that with this one. I don't know why it is. I'm not really sure why it is, but still, very solid film, very funny, great characters, great soundtrack. I love the overall concept, the whole idea of monsters exist in their own world, and the reason that monsters scare children is because they believe they need the screams to children to power their cities. It's a really cool idea. And then the idea of turning on that and playing on that as it goes, and the fact that they're scared of the kids, which is, and the little irony they're playing on there. And obviously the real world dealing of, they're dealing with the fact that kids aren't as scared anymore and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a good movie. Loved it when I was a kid. Enjoyed watching it the other night, but so far overall has been the one. If I had to put an order of how much I've enjoyed them exclusively, this has been the one I've enjoyed the least on these rewatches so far.
This is fair. Could that also be because it's probably one you saw more?
Might be. Yeah.
Because this is the one I remember the most.
Yeah, same with that. Same.
Yeah, this is, for me, I remember pretty much every beat
Yeah,
of this. Not necessarily the specifics or the jokes, because frankly, a lot of the jokes I've already forgotten. So much so that I forgot to even do any of the. I was distracted by technology failures that I didn't do any of the stats and stuff.
Yeah,
oh yes,
I didn't. Oh yeah, Happy
Mother's Day to all the mothers. Now that's. I haven't even said that to my own mother.
I haven't either yet. Although I saw my mother yesterday.
I didn't.
We went out for a Smith & Weston breakfast.
You did, bastard.
Down the road from you.
Bastard.
Then we went on some trains.
Don't care. But Smith & Weston breakfast.
I didn't know Smith & Weston did breakfast.
No, neither did I.
And we walked past it and saw a sign for breakfast. And we both went, oh, Smith & Weston do breakfast. I didn't know that. And Mum just went, oh, we can have a little look and see what they do, can't we? And I went, if we have a look and see what they do, we'll end up getting breakfast. And she paused and went, yeah, we'll have a little look and see what they do.
Sorry, the sausage just did an announcement, so I was curious.
And I had a lumberjack stack.
Don't know what the fuck that means. It was a pile of trees?
It was 2 quite large buttermilk pancakes with then smoked bacon, maple syrup, hash browns, scrambled egg, toast. And it was really good. It was great.
Toast is a bit odd for me.
It was a bit. I mean, you had the bread of the pancakes, I suppose, but
yeah, I suppose I mean too much bread.
But it was good. It was great. It was great, and then unlimited tea and coffee.
Other than the boring boiled potato, hash brown is my least favorite form of potato.
Yeah, well, can you just stay settled? She wants to be in with us, but she can't decide where she wants to settle.
But.
And Rich, you're correct. The outtakes were not there in the Disney Plus playback. You are correct. Neither was they actually do the musical. I remember in the credits they did.
I do remember that. Yeah,
actually doing the musical, and that wasn't in the Disney Plus thing either. And
that's weird. Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, surely that was just part of the film in the credits. Oh, okay. Yeah. But yeah, I didn't know. I didn't.
She's out of our hair.
But no, I did enjoy this. I think I had a similar thing in that I just remembered it more. And now that I am a fucking snob and watch lots of it. Ironically, I'm a snob and like basic, just fun action movies more than I like Oscar bait shit. Yeah. But I do know, I watch movies more critically, so I did notice that this one probably had the most plot holes out of all of the others as well. It is a bigger thing, but they in the same scene they'll directly contradict themselves.
Yeah. I mean, there were plot holes I was picking up as I went along, which seemed quite big, but then I was kind of answering them. Some of the ones I was picking up on anyway were you can kind of answer them if you think about it for a second, but you could just almost cop out, but you can just sort of follow. But I was obviously the big reveal is that Waternoose was in on Randall's plan. Mm-hmm. Which left 2 things. I was then why is Randall having to be sneaky about it? if the director of the company is like, this is what we're doing, that's sure that's just what they're doing. But then it's like, because he wants to kidnap the children, and that's what.
Well, yeah, because the director of the company is being sneaky. That's
Yeah.
why that didn't strike me as a pothole.
Well, it
Pothole.
was more like why does
Flashbacks.
the correct director of the company need to be sneaky about this? But it's because they're kidnapping the children, I suppose.
Yeah.
And then there is the, they were scared of the kids and think the kids are going to kill them, but Water News clearly knows that's not the case.
Yes.
So it's like, well, how does he know that's not the case? And if so, why have they not like spread that? But then again, it's like because he wants to keep it quiet that the children are safe, because he wants to make sure that people aren't walking in on what he's doing. A lot of it I could talk myself around, but then it depends. What plot holes did you find?
The big one I was talking about is that destroying a door means you can't go back.
Oh, yeah.
Because in the very scene that they destroyed the door, they were going in one door and coming back out through another, and they got banished to Nepal, the mountains of Nepal, and then came back through a different door.
No, again, there is an answer for that though, because the door has to be activated before they can come through it. And the reason that was happening is because Boo had laughed, and all the doors in that storage thing had been activated. So the only reason they were able to do that.
Not when he came back from Nepal through a random door.
When did he do that?
When he came back from Nepal through a random door. That's how he got back.
Oh yeah,
he just picked a random door.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So
the plot hole is that door wasn't powered more than anything.
Well, no, but it also means that the only way it would be possible to say you can't come back is if they never did the factory ever again.
Yeah.
The fact that the factory's up and running just means they can just come back through any old door.
Yeah.
As long as they know, like.
That's it. But what I'm saying, they literally write in the idea that the doors have to be powered.
Yeah.
A number of times where the doors have lost their power and they're opening the door and they can't get through.
There was a scream in the distance. But the door isn't powered from the human side.
The door isn't powered from the human side, yeah. It's powered from the monster side.
They collect the screams that come through while they're in the door, but the door itself isn't powered from the human side. So just randomly screaming wouldn't do anything. I mean, arguably, her laughing and the thing wouldn't power them either, because they're not plugged into anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you can let that go.
Yeah, well, I think the argument there is that the laughter is so powerful.
Yes, no, but that's not how power works.
That's not how
but
laughter and scream isn't how power works.
No. But that was the one thing where I was just like, I literally watched it and went, that's okay, fine. Could have just visited Boo by going through another door, but fine.
Another door. Yeah, but then they wouldn't know where she was.
No. But how did they know? Yeah, you could.
Kitty.
Indeed. And that's apparently one of the next sequels, and it's none of the Monsters Inc. So we shall see. But this time it's supposedly an actual sequel
to Monsters Inc. as opposed to a prequel.
Yes. I was thinking while watching this, another reason why I don't like Monsters Inc. or Monsters University is because it removes a huge part of the concept of Monsters Inc. Which is I know they're training and then university to do this, but the whole thing is going through the Scare Factory and all of that, and all of that's gone. From what I remember.
Yeah, it is, because it's before that.
It's
them training to become the scary.
Yeah, so it's just like, okay, so this is just a world of monsters. It's basically the same world as a human world, but it's just monsters in it instead.
Yeah.
And I was like, that loses all of its interest.
It does lose a bit of interest, absolutely.
Yeah, But anyway, other than that, I think Sully might be actually my favourite protagonist so far.
Yep.
I think because Woody, established prick, and then Flick's a prick.
Yeah, and Sully is the opposite. Sully is like the great worker who's really should be he's the bad monster in a way, but like he's got a good heart and is overcome by Boo, and that kind of turns him and convinces him. And I love actually all the stuff the Kitty and Boo, the Sully and Boo relationship, and
Kitty and Boo.
I think it's really nice. It's sweet. Sweet. I presume we all know the trivia that Mary Gibbs, the little girl that voiced Boo, was so young they weren't able to give her scripts and dialogue and stuff, so they literally just had her playing in a vocal booth and were just following her around with a microphone, just capturing whatever she was doing and then using that in the film. So a lot of the stuff where she's just like ba 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 ba, it's just they're recording this little toddler.
Mike Wazowski.
That's so cute.
It is. I bet they were like, "Oh, Boo's 20" in the sequel. You were like, "Okay."
Yeah, I presume the new sequel will be about Boo will be in it as a
Older at the very least. Adult, I think would be a bit too like whatever, but older at the very least.
Yeah, and kind of like I guess maybe has stayed in contact with them, like because they keep coming to visit her or something, and
Kind of like that direction is kind of implied by the very end of of Monsters Inc.
So I'm wondering.
Fixing the
I
door.
think what they'll do is probably that somehow, almost as a polar opposite of the first film of her getting trapped in the monster world, that they get trapped in the real world is probably what they'll do. But
That's quite cool. That'd be quite.
yeah,
You could do some stuff with that quite easily. You could do some stuff with it.
yeah, and Boo trying to keep them hidden and stuff, and that would be
Maybe you could go the polar opposite. It's like Sully's baby trapped in the human world,
maybe,
and her trying to hide Sully
yeah,
Junior.
maybe.
Jolly.
I did have one flaw. I have is that Sully is not scary at all.
It's because he looks like he's made of plasticine.
He's big and fluffy. Ooh. He's not scary.
I mean, he would be if you were in bed and you woke up to that fucking roaring at your face.
True.
That's kind of the point, though, isn't it? It's meant to be like he's presented to us as not scary.
Yeah.
That's how you get. Yeah, here's when he's trying to be scary. Scary. I mean, it's a 20-year-old cartoon for kids doing a generic roar.
I do think, as a bit of praise to this, you can really see the animation quality improving.
Oh yeah. This because of the designs, particularly Sully.
Yeah.
I think deciding to make a furry monster, let them down a bit because I think this one looks the worst out of the 4 so far.
In what sense? Because I think
the animation quality.
Well, I think the actual animation.
Well, the model quality.
Yeah,
model quality, I should say.
I'd agree with that. I think, but like the actual particularly like facial.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Really?
The actual you're right. The actual movement and the animation and
I think the hair stuff does look very good for the time.
For the time, it just doesn't look good now, and I think because it's aged.
I do remember that Incredibles, which should be coming up soon, I remember this at the time that they were making a big stink out of how much they developed hair technology for the Incredibles because Violet had long hair and they needed to make that look better. And I know they developed the hair technology a lot for the Incredibles, and water for Finding Nemo was one. Because I remember there being some trivia for Finding Nemo that they had to re-render some stuff because some of the water looked too realistic and like test audiences were like creeped out by it.
Okay, fair enough.
But I think for me in particular, it's the facial animations, and there's 2 scenes that come to mind for 2 different reasons.
Yeah.
One is actually I think generally one of the funniest scenes when Sully thinks Boo's going through the trash compactor thing, and he's looking through the window and he keeps fainting. I think the facial animation work in that is really, really good. But in particular, the scene when they're trying to get hold of, he busts into the room because he wants to get hold of Waternoose to tell him what's going on, and he just gets forced into doing the scare on the dummy, and Boo sneaks up and she's scared of him.
Yeah.
That shot of Boo being scared of him, and the animation, and also the performance they got from the little girl, really good, really, really good. Which I can only assume that they had to actually scare this little girl. And they probably had to actually scare her and make her cry to get that capture, I should imagine.
It would have been captured, surely. Surely it's just animated. It wasn't been motion captured.
No, but the vocal performance.
Oh, I see. I feel like there would be an ethics committee that wouldn't quite allow that.
Yeah, Disney.
The fainting scene is also one of my favorites as well. It's funny. It's so funny. Just. This is I can still hear her little. Mike was asking. How many kids you got in there? Oh, they probably just fair. No more bourbons. To be fair, a 32-year-old man would have a few words to say.
Upset.
Yeah. There would be chairs out of windows, pensioners off of rooftops. Baubles are not, no.
That's just a standard Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah, that's true.
Afternoon.
After an evening. Is that what you call the rest of the whole day post noon? It's your afternoon evening.
Is it the latter part of the evening, or is it the bit as you go into the evening?
Well, there would have to be a place called Neve. There'd have to be a time of day called Neve, and it has to be after that. It is really easy, but Kiri almost cried today because she wasn't allowed to have my Mother's Day present. Fair. What was the present though? That will determine the level of
It's probably
relatability.
Lego.
You're not having my goddamn tea.
Oh, but she's looking at you so sweetly.
She's looking at my tea
so sweetly. Oh dear. Oh dear. I also, for whatever reason, I didn't really make any notes on this movie.
No, I didn't either, but that's because I was sorting food out at the same time, so I just wasn't taking any specific notes. We haven't mentioned Randall yet, and I think Randall, you can fuck off.
Oh, there's a long bit here. I'm going to read it out. The
do it.
restaurant that Mike and Celia are at is called Harryhausen's. This is homage to Rayhausen, the man who's one of the earliest practitioners of stop-motion photography and claymation, and made the stop-motion animation and now iconic monsters for films like Jason and the Argonauts, which is absolutely true. And in Walt Disney World, Orlando, they are currently building a Monsters Inc. land, a Monstropolis. Have you finished that?
Yeah, it's empty.
And they are doing a Harryhausen's restaurant as part of that, which is quite cool, but it will be a sushi restaurant, so not for me, but that's quite cool. And I think I'm sure there's some other references to, I vaguely remember they're reading a bit of trivia similar to that, Rich. That there's another reference like that to someone. I can't remember what that is, though.
Get your face out my bag. Can you do it?
Come on, just come up here.
You're annoying.
You're ruining the show. Come on, up here. Here. Up here. Come on. Up here. There you go. Yeah, thank you. I love you too. Thank you very much.
I actually think the creepiest monster in this, though, is obviously Randall.
Yeah.
I think everybody would have to agree.
Because he's like a lizardy man.
Yeah, he's a lizardy man.
And he's just
So, like, this is Trump's true form, I think. But, yeah, it's just, and they're just popping out of nowhere, invisible. No thanks.
Well played by Steve Buscemi as well.
Indeed.
I also like that they kind of keep going with Boo, because obviously, like, Boo, when she gets there, is not scared.
No.
She's not scared of she's not scared of any of them. Like, she's in the restaurant, she's not scared. She's not scared of Sully. She's not scared of Mike. But as soon as she sees Randall, she's scared again because Randall is her monster from,
Mm-hmm.
So, and I like that little bit of storytelling that Randall does know. Because I think there's a reference to, it might be a Monster Jew, but there's a reference to, like, they pair the kids with monsters. They work out, like, who's best to scare each kid and stuff like that. So I quite like that little... That little reference that he is scared. Like, she does the doodle of him and stuff like that, which I enjoy.
I just like the whole door scene. Just the doors flowing through.
Yeah, it's sick.
It's so cool.
It's a really cool
It's
idea.
just a really, it's an interesting idea. It's an interesting just design, visually speaking, as well. It's not something you really have seen.
Matt said
before,
there, I heard a ride for the Monsters Inc. area they're building, or possibly an idea before was riding the door rail system. Yeah, that is exactly happening. So that ride is being constructed in Orlando right now. And it will be the first suspended coaster that Disney have ever built. But yes, it will be exactly that, indoor dark ride. And what they have shown you is a new system for launching the cars up to height. Because normally you would have either a chain lift on a roller coaster or a hydraulic launch, which gets you up to speed to then get up to height. What this is doing is the cars are 2 seats, side by side, and they'll be down in the platform, and you get on them. So they're facing like horizontally out to the platform, if that makes sense. They're not like facing forward.
Mm-hmm.
and you sit in them, and then they spin around to face forward, and then the whole cars lift up vertically above you to join the track, and then go out into the ride. So it's like it just literally just lifts you straight up, and they'll have multiple cars, trains coming in and out doing that. So it'll be much like the the scare floor actually is, of the various different doors coming in and out, which is cool. And then they've said that the ride itself will be a dark ride. It's going to be using a combination of animatronics and video screens to replicate the feeling of you going through the factory.
And I will never see it.
Why?
I'm not going to Orlando.
You're not going to come with me to Orlando at some point?
You paying?
No.
Then not a chance.
Well, I do. I told you before, if we did the old vacation club timeshare thing and we have a room, you just have to pay for a flight.
Still.
This film is not 25 years old. Is this film 25 years old?
Yeah.
Oh.
That is the newest one we've watched so far.
Oh.
Yeah, February 2001. February 2002 it came out in... So it's just over 4 years old. 24 years old.
This is the most unhappy I've been in ages.
It was like November 21, 2000. Fuck me!
It's okay.
False. It's not okay.
I'm not sure if... I don't know if as much of the comedy sticks with me as well in this one, because I can't really remember.
I can't remember any of the jokes, but the only reason I've remembered the joke... Fucking alien was took my own teeth out. The only reason I've remembered the jokes is because I wrote them down.
Oh, right.
I'm really bad at remembering jokes, unless they're mine.
The obvious Monsters Inc. ones are the... Put that thing back where she came
It's
from.
not really a joke, though, is it? It's just a...
Little comedy bit.
No, yeah. It's a little like... but it's not a joke. There were a couple. It's just the thing Pixar are very good at. It's just the
Subtle.
the one-liners and the...
Yeah.
But, like, not just a direct one-liner. It's just, like, throwaway lines, I should say. And to be fair, when that's done well, that is my favourite form of comedy, which is Modern Family.
It's the Modern Family thing. Yeah.
And various things like that. Just kind of think you just hear it in the back. It's just a sentence that somebody just says, and that kind of makes it even funnier for me personally. And that's what a lot of Pixar do. A lot of what Pixar do very well.
Yeah.
And I think all of the movies so far have done it. I just didn't write any of them down. It was the same with Bugs Life. I didn't write any of them down, so I couldn't particularly remember any of them other than I am a beautiful butterfly. But again, not really a joke. It's just a little bit of whimsy.
Talking of Bugs Life, I mentioned this to you earlier. I wonder if anyone in the audience picked up that when Randall is exiled at the end and they throw him out the door, lock the door behind him, you see his silhouette appear in the window of a caravan. He's like, "Mom, the gators got in again." That caravan he is in is the caravan from Bugs Life, where Flick goes. Underneath the caravan is the city, and it's the same shot of the caravan and the Pizza Planet car and the light in the corner that the moths fly into. Which I like. I love the little in-universe stuff that Pixar do like that. Did you also notice that at the end, when they go to Boo's room,
There was Jesse
and a Nemo?
Well, there was multiple Nemos throughout the film.
Oh, was there more? I only spotted that one. And obviously, Finding Nemo, I think,
is
the next one, movie,
yeah.
isn't it? So, which is nice.
There's multiple. There's some, like, just the one where that's not Boo's door, and Mike's trying to summon it. There's like one of the singing fish is a clownfish.
Oh right, okay.
Inside the wall, and then obviously on the it's just like in her room. Is it like on a mobile?
I think so, yeah.
And then Jessie is on the thing, and then the Pixar ball is in there. In her room as well.
Oh, and there's also a little subtle thing that not everyone might have picked up, but a lot of the kids' bedrooms had retro Disneyland posters on the walls, like really retro, early Disneyland, first being open Disneyland posters of Tomorrowland and stuff like that. Which, for a Disney Parks fan like Camilla and I, we were enjoying picking up on all of those. There's a lot of them are quite subtle little ones as well. You'd have to really know the parks to get, which I quite enjoyed.
Yeah, I would never have picked up on that.
Also, I read a bit of trivia that a lot of the in Boo's rooms, there's lots of drawings, and she's drawing throughout the thing. And all of those drawings are drawings that Mary Gibbs was doing when they're recording, which they then scanned in news, which is cool.
Nice. The wooden blocks in the simulator room are similar to the Toy Story ones. Toy Story wooden blocks? Oh, I see. Yeah. I see what you mean. That I didn't notice. No, you've been called a nerd.
I did.
I mean,
Hannah. So
yeah. I mean, but also
we're all
nerds.
nerds.
Yes, we're very much nerds here.
Yep.
But that's what we like. I actually hate nerds.
The little sweet things.
Well, yes, but that's not what I meant. I meant our peers.
Oh, I see.
The online side of our peers. I hate them. They're the worst people in the world, and quite frankly.
Billy Crystal was also originally offered the role of Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, that would have been fucking horrendous.
And he turned it down.
Good.
And then after Toy Story was a success, he contacted John Lasseter and said, if anything comes up, please let me know. But he actually explicitly said, if anything comes up, please let me know, but not at the risk of your movie, like only if you feel it's right. And then they contacted him, but they said, we got a part for you. And what was the thing? And I agree, yeah. Billy Crystal as Buzz Lightyear would not have worked.
No, not at all. Not at all. John Goodman probably would have.
Possibly.
But no. No, Trump is the worst person in the world. Yeah, but he would be one of the nerds that I'm talking about is the problem. I'm talking about the people who... I'm only talking about... This is the example I'm using because it's just a recent flare-up. The live-action series of One Piece, when the cast have announced that everyone was kicking up a storm because the main woman's tits weren't big enough.
I understand.
People like that, and you absolutely know full well Trump will be one of those bastards. So they're in the same category.
Big enough tits.
Tits are not plump.
You would need a macro lens to see those tits. Oh my God, Asa Harding.
Asa Harding has appeared. I read that the code 2319 represents WS, which means white. Oh yeah. It's the 23rd and 19th letter of the alphabet. Yeah.
Nice. I like that.
They do use it for more than white sock, though. They use it for any human item.
Yeah. They also like.
Oh, incels.
I do have a question there about that. I mean, I think the 2319 thing's very funny.
Yeah.
I think that's a good running joke, and the fact it keeps happening to the same poor guy. I think it's very funny.
I also think like the biggest triumph in this movie is when he just javelins him into the room and just shuts the door. I'm just like, fuck you. Just a big old fuck you to that fucking nerd.
Yeah. But I do like, again, from the perspective they're like even the smallest touch or contamination, yet they go into the kids' rooms. It's like you're walking on their carpet.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it's
You don't think that there's kid juice all over that carpet? Just saying.
encrusted with snot.
Oh, encrusted was an awful word.
It gets
Displeases me.
But the thing is disgusting as well. So it's awful. So it gets the vibe across.
Absolutely.
I think it was a perfect word for the moment. See, that was the one that came up, not mine. So
again, but it got the point across.
Yes, yeah, I agree. We're terrible together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ad break. For more cheesy crisps.
Oh, Jack's going rogue.
I have gone rogue. I randomly saw these in the shop. This was one of those next to the counter moments, and we've talked about this before. We talked literally last week. I think we were talking about different flavors of mini cheddars, and these are mini cheddars Frank's Red Hot Sauce edition. So basically, mini cheddars with vinegar on them.
Yeah.
But spicy vinegar. So obviously we're going to eat them.
Keita, you can't have them.
They're not Red Leicester ones. Red Leicester ones are excellent.
Because you'll be pooing Mr. Whippy.
Doesn't smell of a thing, really. There's a bit of a whiff of Frank's.
It kind of just smells like chili crisps.
Yeah, just a very basic.
Well, it kind of got like a chili heat wave kind of. I reckon they're pretty solid.
The Frank's flavour takes a minute, but it's there.
I had like hardly any flavor. It's like a hit of heat, but like I feel like
I do feel like that's kind of Frank's thing, though. It doesn't really taste of much.
yeah, sweet and
just heat.
vinegary. No, you're right. It's the second one that does taste specifically of Frank's kind of heat.
It's there. It's not strong,
They're very pleasant.
but it's there. They are. I would normally just leave them there. I'm going to put them away.
They're very easy to eat. I mean, mini cheddars anyway. But that actually does legitimately recognisable as Frank's hot sauce in particular. Nice, they're impressive. Pick a pack up.
I would
You can
recommend.
sniff my fingers, but you won't like it because it's spicy.
Oh, papa. Oh, dearie me. We've returned from our ad break.
The next one is
Imagine
going
if
to
we
be
got
on,
paid by mini
I think
cheddars.
the next one's going to be on the Easter show, maybe. Oh, it might be afterwards. It might be later.
What?
The next show will be Easter.
Depends when we do it, I
I
guess. I don't think Easter is in 2 weeks, was
We
it?
need to decide that actually. All right. Okay. Monsters Inc. Anything else in particular you want to talk about?
No. Randall's great. Sully's great. Mike's fine. No, I'm kidding. Mike's great. Everyone else is fine. Boo. Boo's great. You can't have this movie without Boo.
I don't think. Yeah, she's
The
like
doors
a
are
bit of
great.
a saving grace actually. I think because she's so sweet and cute. Just kind of like they had to. I think actually making the decision that it's a young little girl that's innocent and playful and like can't really communicate actually
Robin
works.
Allsnap is actually yes, he is.
I think that decision works.
Oh, don't worry, it's lemon.
Yes, that is one of the good gags. Just and like he's just throwing the snow cones at him whilst like they're arguing, and then like the whole time your bottom someone's like, "This is awkward." He's like, "Oh, would you look at that? We're out of snow cones. Let me just pop outside and make some more," implying that they're not lemon at all. But yeah, no, I think the choice of having Boo being like this young, cute, adorable, can't really communicate little girl is really important because it meant that they had to. It kind of shows that just natural bond as opposed to a kid that's a bit of a dick or a bit older and like having to be, talking, and the kid having then more of an understanding of what's going on. Like, I don't think it works in the same way. I think, like, just it kind of meant that Sully's paternal instinct takes over, which meant they had a different bond. Very Last of Us.
I really hope there's no golf bat club involved in the sequel. That's just... No, Sully.
Yeah, I enjoyed all of that. Yeah, so she was supposed to be older, and they made her younger, so she relied on him, and that's exactly it. That was a very smart decision because if she didn't rely on him,
The whole thing doesn't work. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
all right. Do we want to give it a score?
Yeah.
What would you score it? I have a number in mind that I would give this movie, not based off of this particular viewing. So as I say, I wasn't overly infused in this viewing, but
I'm reading the things.
we'll do reading the things. We'll give it a quick score and then we'll do reading the things.
I don't know. Because, like, here and here are disagreeing.
Okay.
Here and here are disagreeing. No.
She knows the cheddars. Down there, didn't she?
She does. She went straight for him.
Here. Here.
Um,
Come on. Up you come. Up. Up. Up.
it's just going to be... I think it's just going to be the same number again, over and over again, isn't it? Yeah. It's just
least
8
for a
again,
while.
isn't it?
I agree. 8 was the number I had in mind. It's
Yeah.
a bit good, isn't it?
Like, my heart says 9, but I don't think... Can you... My God, you... We're not doing a show with you in here again. You're driving me fucking mad. Yeah, 8.
I agree.
Forgot what I was going to say.
No, I agree. 8 is absolutely the obvious answer. I absolutely agree with you. Absolutely agree with you. Reading the things. Reading the things. We can't read, but we're reading the things. We're reading the things. We're reading the things.
I have. And reading the thing. I think I already have one. I only have one. We have one reading the things today.
One thing to read.
One things to read. And that is from Katie. Katie says, I can remember the...
Is that what she said?
Okay.
How does she spell that?
Yeah, it was NNHNH. No. I can remember the animation of Sully's hair being such a big deal when this film came out. It still looked great, although there were some moments when you could see the film's age. Yes, I agree. The story still hits, even if conspiring to kidnap children seems a little more off given the news lately. Yeah, fair. Boo is an adorable character, made even more so by the fact that instead of trying to make her voice actor stick to a script, they recorded her playing about being generally cute and used all those noises instead. Enjoyed the rewatch. Any film that makes you, quote, put that thing back where it came from, or so help me, and cut at random points in your life can't be bad. And I agree, particularly with that last point.
Never rethink, it's just reading the thing.
Yes. Yes. It has indeed. I saw. So thank you for writing that in. I fully agree.
Yeah.
With literally everything you said. The news right now is mental, but, however, put that thing back where it came from, the musical, is something that we need in our lives.
That and Rogers the musical.
Yes, why haven't they fucking... Marvel, sort your shit out. It's been referenced in multiple things now. Make it.
I'm surprised it hasn't appeared as a show.
Like a Disney Plus special... Oh, well, that. That, or like just a Marvel special presentation that they do. So, yeah.
We also have a reading the things from our fellow rabbit holian, Rich the Daddy Hole. Quite simply, an amazing film. I have always loved this film, and it 100% stands up now as much as it did 25 years ago! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark!
I get the point.
I did all of them. Such amazing casting with Billy Crystal and John Goodman. They complement each other so well and lend such strength to the film. The story is great and has even more heart, soul, and warmth than Toy Story. I do agree with that. It does.
It does, yeah. It has more heart than all of them.
Yeah, absolutely does.
For sure.
Spot on humour and heartwarming throughout with extremely emotional moments. Spoiler, but I believe this is very high on my ratings.
That is totally fair.
Yeah. What are you doing? Oh, you're just cleaning your paw. You're okay. I thought she was nibbling my leg. I wasn't sure. And yeah, I agree with that as well. I think like in a way, like I think the technical snafu's thrown us off this evening because we're talking quite softly about it, but it is.
It's amazing.
It's
better than.
It's so well written.
Yeah, it's going to remain very high. Yeah, I think we spoke about it slightly more negatively than we normally would, but not negatively, but
just
softly, yeah. Than we normally would, but it's going to stay pretty close to the top. I think it's incredible. It's an 8. My heart was saying 9 just from how much I love it compared to.
I know. I think 8's right. I do think 8's right. It's a bit good in it, but like
it is a bit good in it.
Like you said, there's a couple of plot holes. She is so fidgety this evening.
Yeah, no, it's driving me nuts. Honestly,
like she's been calm, but she just won't stay in one place.
Well, other than the going for bag of tea, going for my face. Yeah. Trust your heart, yeah. Yes, like it's just from like this was one of my favorites as a kid, so it's that's where that's coming from. But yeah.
All right. Should we look at our ranking?
Let's.
So this is the official ranking so far. In third place, we have A Bug's Life. In second place, we have Toy Story, and in first place, we have Toy Story 2. This is where I think things are going to get a little bit more a little bit trickier. Where would you put Monsters Inc?
Right off the bat, it goes in second.
Okay.
I would put it above both of the others, for sure. I think Bug's Life is good, and I did say I think from a movie standpoint it's better than Toy Story, but I also think that about Monsters, Inc. as well. I do think it's the thing. I prefer the characters of Monsters, Inc. I prefer the premise of Monsters, Inc. Obviously, the characters, the premise, the design, just the world that they make. I think it's more unique than Bugs Life.
Oh, it's certainly above Bugs Life.
Yeah. I would put it above Monsters Inc. as well. What? I put it above Toy Story as well, just because like there is the nice, meaningful message of Toy Story. But other than that, I don't think there's anything well, there is obviously it was groundbreaking at the time, but like by today's standards, by what we're watching, I don't think it's leaps and bounds.
Yeah, and I think as a story, as a narrative, Toy Story is much more
simple
and basic.
Yeah.
This has got a bit more going on. There's a couple of twists. There's almost like a B plot sort. I mean, there isn't, but there's almost like a bit of a B plot with their own growth with Boo. Well, there kind of is, because there's not only the conspiracy from Waternoose wanting to try and extract more power out of the kids because they can't scare them as easily, and his conspiracy to kidnap them and extract the screams from the machine. But there's also the little plot of them learning that the kids are safe, and there's the little plot of them realizing that the larves actually provide more power and the improvement and the growth for their society based off of that. So yeah, there's a lot more going on there. A lot more going on. So I agree. I would agree second place.
Perfect. Well, that's where it goes.
Excellent stuff. And before we do so, one more time, there's a QR code for you. We should have popped that before we did our score. My bad. If you haven't done your scoring already for the ranking, now is the time to do so. I'm going to take this code down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll see. Do you have any predictions of where this is going to go? Bearing in mind that the audience ranking... Right, Kida, you are being naughty now. So we're going to leave the room. Right? We're going to go and annoy Mum instead. Come on. Out. Out.
What's heavy? It's almost like there's a bottle of Baileys in there.
Oh, yes, please. Where do you think this is going to go in the audience score?
Top.
You reckon it is going to appear at the top?
Yeah. We've got someone who hasn't voted for all of the movies saying it's going at the top. Rich is going to put it at the top.
I'd like to think she's voted now.
I don't know about...
Rich says bottle of Baileys. Baileys is an alcoholic cream-based beverage, and a bottle is the vestibule that it comes in.
The bottle of Baileys that's in here...
Like Baileys?
No, it's not. It's Ballycastle, but it's mini chocolate egg Ballycastle, and it tastes exactly as... Well, it tastes just as good.
Have you had some?
No, I just mean Ballycastle in general.
Oh, I see.
Is just as good as Baileys, even though it's half the price. Vestibule is a word meaning container or carrying sauce. Container is a thing you put things in.
All right, let's bring up the audience rank. Vessel also would have worked.
Yeah.
It's a synonym.
A vestibule is a hallway.
Yes, you're correct. Vestibule can also absolutely be a hallway. You're correct. Anyway, let's bring up the audience ranking. Monsters Inc.
It is on top. With the same score, though, so it's just kind of randomly put it. So they're both...
Well, it might be then amount of...
Oh, we've just dropped out.
I can't do anything about frame drops.
No, I know. I didn't say you could.
Since I loaded up that graphic, which is weird because that should be taking up 0 of anything. Because
this is fucking A everything. This is why we quit.
So the reason it's probably done that is amount of votes. So a load of scores the same. That film might have had more votes than what?
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Which should be the reason why it did that.
It was just before the graphic. Oh, well.
I'll have a look at some settings and try and optimize it for next time. But I'm not going to do it. It's network. It's all network.
Indeed, it all sucks. Or it's alphabetical.
It shouldn't be alphabetical because the way I coded it not to do that. So it shouldn't do. But it might do. That might be how it defaults.
Indeed, so yeah. Monsters Inc. out in the lead of the audience score. So this is the first time that we're getting to a point where there are enough things for there to be differences, which is nice. Oh, I
I'm choosing to ignore it.
Yeah. But she also disagreed with the literal definition of the start of the summer the other week, because I was talking about
Okay.
how I don't have a summer birthday because it's on the 10th of June and the first day of summer is the 21st of June, and she was disagreeing with science. So we will ignore it. But yes, thank you everyone for joining our stream and voting, and it's higher because I put it as a 10. Yeah,
Nice.
Fair. Fair. But this is what we want. We want differences. We want there to be some back and forth, because if they're all going to be identical, then that's not as fun. That's no fun.
Yeah, and that's what makes it interesting is
Exactly.
seeing, and also we want to see how it differs to ours. So it's only gotten to 4 film before there's been a difference. But again, this could change depending on as we go through it. If different people vote differently later on, it might change again.
I would assume so. I feel there's gonna be a big clash next time, but who knows?
So next time's Finding Nemo.
Next time is Finding Nemo.
Because you're not as hot on.
No, I never liked it as a kid.
Okay.
Finding Nemo. I just thought
You don't like Ellen DeGeneres and Dory humor, do you?
I don't like Dory humor, but also what's his name, Marlon.
Marlin, yeah.
Yeah, like my childhood brain was like, "Would you please shut the fuck
He is
up?"
wildly annoying.
Yes. There are elements I like.
Well, I think as well, particularly as a child, because he's the overbearing parent,
Yeah,
he's everything that's abhorrent about a parent.
Yes.
So as a child, you're kind of almost programmed to not like him, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think might be somewhat intentional, but that doesn't change the fact that then consequently...
It becomes annoying, yes. And you're just like, eh. But I haven't watched it in a very long time because as a child I didn't like it, so we shall see.
Yeah, likewise, it could be the opposite for me, because I remember being fond of Finding Nemo.
And I also remember not particularly getting on with Toy Story 2, and it's the top of our list.
Yeah.
So we shall see.
Yeah, I remember not being fond of Finding... Oh, no, sorry. I remember being fond of Finding Nemo, but again, I don't remember the last time I've seen it. I would have been a lot younger. So watching that now with different adult brain might change my view on it. I might be...
Yeah. And there are elements of Finding Nemo that I do really like. Like, I like Crash and Squirt. I like... which is my Saturday evening. I like... I like... I touch the butt. I like shark bait. Ooh ha ha.
Shark bait, ooh ha ha, and the Ring of Fire is all the stuff in the tank is great. Yeah,
Shark bait. Fish are friends, not food.
bubbles.
They're a good thing. It's mainly just like the two of the main characters they present to you are really fucking irritating to me.
Yeah.
Specifically. So I did find it. Again, haven't watched it in a really long time.
Well, we'll find.
I know I definitely won't like Dory humor because I Finding Dory is an abhorrent movie.
I barely remember it. I've seen it the once and it didn't fully gel.
Yes.
So
Yes, exactly. I not looking forward to having to watch it again. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Thank you very much for joining. When is the next one?
well, I won't be. There won't be one next week
No,
because I got.
that's why we moved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then the next one is the 29th. That's the next Sunday. So I'm happy to do a show on the 29th. I have no reason looking at this why I can't do the 29th. If we did want to do one on Easter Sunday, which I kind of do for reasons, we would then have to do one the following week as well. I'm okay with that.
I have no adversity to that.
So it looks like there will be no show this coming weekend because I've got an actual show, like a gig show in Crawley, for anyone that wants to go.
An actual wow, as if this isn't an actual show. Wow.
Yeah, like a show as opposed to an online book club.
No books were involved in the making
Film
of the
club.
show. There you go.
And then
A book club would be far too much fucking commitment.
yeah,
Getting us to read a full book in every 2 weeks, and this is a comic, then I'm in. But
page 3 article.
So basically, you want to have a wank
Yeah,
and then talk about it.
yeah. Do you reckon that's a thing?
No,
Do you reckon there are people out there that make podcasts reviewing?
Probably. There's probably reaction content to porn.
That definitely is a thing. 100%. There absolutely will be that thing. And
I
then
don't like that.
I'm not. Yeah, and then like you're seeing how people.
I agree with Father.
Yeah, it's kind
Let's not. Let's move on. What film is after Nemo? That would be The Incredibles.
Which for me
Oh,
is like
probably going to be the top.
yeah, that's where my gut feeling is that's where I'd put it.
I'm going to dip now. Did you find a porn to react to?
Have you just finished and go clean up?
Yeah, that's what we were for you. Yeah. But it's, I think, top just off of gut. Because things have already changed quite wildly, then gone different ways than I expected. Just off of gut, it'd either be Incredibles or Toy Story 3 at the top.
Yeah. Well, I think overall Toy Story 3 is going to be at the top, but
I don't know. The Incredibles might be better. I think The Incredibles might be better.
We'll find out.
If everybody's
That's the whole
super,
purpose of this series.
is everybody's super?
Yeah.
No one will be.
Great.
Thank you very much for joining.
Great.
After the show, we're obviously going to add Finding Nemo into the voting. You can do that now, or, well, in like half an hour, or obviously wait till the show next time.
You will
get
have
their votes in.
2 weeks to watch Finding Nemo, so
Phew!
you can relax.
'Cause I got some television to watch.
Oh yeah.
Well, live action One Piece. Then on Wednesday, Invincible starts, and then the week after that, Daredevil starts, and then like a week or two after that, The Boys starts. So shit is kicking off for the TV. Yeah. If only their video games could do the same.
May.
Yeah, but that's still like essentially halfway through the year.
I know.
Before one game comes out.
I know.
Fucking mental. It's like, because I'm still writing, because I know neither of you will have learnt, but I am writing my best of 26 list. And there is not a single game on it yet.
No, I haven't got.
Yeah. I've got shows, I've got movies.
I did start to construct it. I did start to put it together.
I've put, obviously, what have I got on there so far?
Oh, no, maybe I didn't. I thought I did. I thought I started to make it.
So the best of 26 for shows, I've got Stranger Things, Fallout, The Rookie, 911, His and Hers, The Pit, Wonder Man, Shrinking, Cross, and One Piece. Movies, I've got Avatar, 28 Years Later, Dust Bunny, Primate, Send Help, Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, Cold Storage, and Scream 7. And I have to say, so far, the winners are probably The Pit and Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
Spoilers for December.
So far. There's a long way to go. Because I haven't finished The Pit. I've only watched 2 episodes. Because then they announced that HBO Max was coming out. I was like, I'm going to wait. Yeah. And Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Fucking hell. Recommended. But don't do it if you've taken anything. Don't watch it. That movie is fucking weird. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. 29th, did you say? 29th of March, we will be watching Pre-Sushi, the movie.
Yep. Do you remember the address? I do.
It's like 69 Wallaby Way, Sydney.
P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney.
So I can go for a movie I haven't watched in like 20 years.
Yeah, well, 69 was the number that came to mind. You know, Getty boy. Right, should we go?
My best Lego set of the year. Fuck it. Yeah. Add more. I won't be able to participate because I don't buy Lego, but I'm game. Best crisps of the year.
Ooh.
End the show.
The mic switched off too, which is supposed to be done. There's clearly been a network problem today.
There has, because why are we now just impartial? Let's pretend they can't see us.